Today we're diving into some exciting news about Samsung's upcoming software update, One UI 7.1. If you're a Galaxy user or just a fan of Samsung's innovations, this is something you won't want to miss. One UI has always been a key factor in the success of Galaxy devices, and this time, it looks like Samsung is planning to step things up even further. So what's One UI 7.1 all about, and how does it compare to the competition? Let's get into the details. With One UI 7 just around the corner, many are already speculating about the features coming in 7.1. Samsung has a history of rolling out incremental updates that add new features and refinements after the major versions are released, and 7.1 is expected to follow that trend. While we don't have the official details yet, rumors suggest that this update will be packed with performance upgrades, better animations, and some innovative tools that could make Galaxy devices more powerful and user-friendly than ever. One of the most exciting things to watch for is how Samsung might boost performance in One UI 7.1. Apple's iOS has always been praised for its smooth animations and fluid transitions. With iOS 18 expected to continue that trend, Samsung is likely to put a lot of effort into matching or even exceeding Apple in this department. Recent leaks have hinted that One UI 7.1 could focus on improving performance, particularly when it comes to how apps open, close, and run in the background. This could result in a smoother and more responsive experience for users, which is especially important as smartphones become more central to our daily lives. If Samsung nails this, it could really make waves, especially among users who value efficiency and fluidity in their devices. Another key aspect to keep in mind is the timing. One UI 7.1 is expected to debut alongside the Galaxy S25 series, slated for release early next year. This pairing could be a game changer, as Samsung often releases its latest software alongside its flagship devices. By launching One UI 7.1 with the S25, Samsung could offer users a package of cutting-edge hardware and refined software, setting a new standard for Android smartphones. The Galaxy S25 is already generating buzz, with leaks pointing to improved camera systems, larger displays, and possibly even faster charging speeds. Adding One UI 7.1 to the mix could enhance these hardware upgrades, making the device even more attractive to tech enthusiasts. Before we get too far ahead of ourselves, let's not forget that One UI 7 is still on the way. Based on Android 15, One UI 7 will bring a host of changes to Samsung devices, from design tweaks to new features aimed at improving user experience. Samsung has been fine-tuning One UI 7 for months now, and we're expecting a beta release soon. However, delays have pushed back the beta launch, likely due to ongoing refinements to ensure stable release. Once the beta is out, Samsung typically tests the software across multiple devices, ensuring it works smoothly before rolling it out to the public. If One UI 7 is any indication, 7.1 should continue refining the experience with bug fixes and additional improvements that Samsung fans have come to expect. So what can we take away from this? Samsung's One UI 7.1 looks set to bring exciting updates and improvements to Galaxy devices. From enhanced performance to better animations, it could be the software update that takes on Apple's iOS in a big way. Paired with the Galaxy S25, One UI 7.1 could mark the next step in Samsung's evolution, offering users a more seamless and responsive experience. But what do you think? Are you excited about One UI 7.1, or do you think Apple will still have the edge with iOS 18? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more tech updates. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Information Technology. Today, we're diving into a head-to-head comparison of Apple's latest flagship smartphones, the iPhone 16 and iPhone 15. If you're torn between these two, we've got all the details you need. Let's start with the design. The iPhone 16 has taken a leap with a more refined and sleeker design compared to the iPhone 15. With a slightly thinner profile and a new ceramic shield front, it's not just about looks, it's about durability too. The iPhone 16 introduces a fresh color palette and a redesigned camera bump that blends seamlessly with the back. In contrast, the iPhone 15 continues with the classic design that's proven popular, featuring a similar look to its predecessors but with minor tweaks. It's available in mentioned colors, and while it's still sleek, it's not as cutting-edge as the iPhone 16. Performance-wise, the iPhone 16 is powered by the new A18 Bionic chip, promising even faster speeds and better efficiency. We've run some benchmarks, and it clearly outperforms the iPhone 15, which is still running on the A17 Bionic chip. The A18 Bionic chip in the iPhone 16 not only boosts speed but also enhances graphics performance, making it ideal for gaming and intensive tasks. The iPhone 15 holds up well, but the difference is noticeable, especially in demanding applications. Moving on to cameras. The iPhone 16 comes with upgraded sensors and new software enhancements, offering better low-light performance and improved optical zoom capabilities. Here's a side-by-side comparison of photos taken in different conditions. As you can see, the iPhone 16's camera provides sharper detail and more vibrant colors. The iPhone 15's camera is still excellent, but if photography is a priority, the iPhone 16's improvements are worth considering. When it comes to battery life, the iPhone 16 also gets a boost with a larger battery and more efficient power management. In our tests, it lasted longer than the iPhone 15, which is still reliable but falls short of the new model's longevity. The iPhone 16's battery life improvements make it a better choice for heavy users who need their phone to last throughout the day. So, which iPhone should you choose? If you're looking for the latest and greatest with top-notch performance, cutting-edge design, and improved camera capabilities, the iPhone 16 is the way to go. But if you're satisfied with a more classic design and don't need the absolute best performance, the iPhone 15 remains a solid choice. Let us know in the comments which iPhone you're leaning towards. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more tech reviews and comparisons. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.
If you're a Samsung fan, today's video is all about the exciting but somewhat frustrating wait for One UI 7. As you may know, Samsung is hosting its developer conference on October 3rd, and there's a lot of buzz surrounding what we can expect. So let's dive in. Samsung's developer conference is just around the corner. Typically, this event is where we see some major announcements including software updates. This year we're expecting some fresh insights into Galaxy AI, Tizen OS Knox, and of course One UI. But here's the catch. We're already in mid-September, and there's still no sign of the One UI 7 beta release. Now we've seen speculation about a delay in the beta program, and some fans are even wondering if Samsung might just skip the beta entirely and jump straight to a public release. That's quite a shake-up in the usual routine. Let's talk about the Galaxy S24 series, which is the focus of our anticipation. Back in mid-July, rumors suggested that the One UI 7 beta would kick off by the end of July in South Korea. Spoiler alert, that didn't happen. And since then, there's been a lot of silence surrounding it. While we could get glimpses of leaked firmware screenshots and some new app icon images, Checkfarm, which typically tracks Samsung firmware, hasn't listed any beta test builds just yet. Samsung appears to be progressing with the development of One UI 7, however, nailing down a timeline for the beta launch remains quite elusive. So, what's causing this delay? Well, it seems possible that the launch schedule of Google's Android 15 has something to do with it. Google is expected to roll out the stable version of Android 15 next month. But here's a twist. The recent Pixel 9 series launched with last year's operating system, not the latest. This raises some eyebrows, suggesting that Google is still finalizing Android 15. Since One UI is built on top of Android, any delays in the core OS can affect Samsung's timeline. Samsung wants to ensure that their skin is stable and functional before they start rolling out bets. And that could be why we're experiencing this unexpected wait. Now let's talk about the specifics of One UI 7 for the Galaxy S24 series. This update is anticipated to be their first significant software upgrade. There's been ongoing testing of a new firmware build marked with a B, and normally, fans are on lookout for the Z build, which would come just before the beta launch. While it seemed things were moving forward with the testing, pinpointing when the beta will actually start is still confusing. But if history tells us anything, Samsung typically does come through with better programs. We're just left guessing when this time around. A moderator on Samsung's Korean community forum recently shed some light on this situation. According to their updates, the team is engaged in extensive discussions to finalize new features. This extra deliberation is contributing to the delay because they want to enhance the stability of the new interface before rolling it out to the public. So even though the waiting continues for us users, it seems they're gearing up for a smoother experience upon release. Realistically, based on what the moderator mentioned, we might not even see the One UI 7 beta launch until late September or early October. Fingers crossed. Alright friends, that wraps up today's update on One UI 7 and the excitement around Samsung's upcoming developer conference. I know it could be frustrating to wait, but it sounds like they're aiming high for a polished outcome. What do you think? Are you excited for One UI 7, or do you think Samsung should rethink their beta strategy? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. As always, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more updates. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace out.